Hey guys, it's me again, and yes, same outfit, same sitting situation. I'm just gonna do a bunch of marathon filming because I don't know when's the next time I'm gonna be able to film, because like I said, crazy life right now. But I wanted to actually bring something to your attention because I just found myself struggling with something the other day, and so I said, hey, let's make a video about it, let's chat about it. I would love to know what you guys think about this, and let's make it a discussion video in the comments. And apparently Rain is gonna chime in every now and then. So what I've been doing, I've been trying to give myself a bit of a direction when it comes to reading. I just haven't been motivated to read, and so when I'm not motivated to read, I have to be very intentional with the books I select for myself, because I have to think about, okay, what genres can I handle right now? What authors can I handle right now? What length of book can I handle right now? Do I want a happy ending? Do I want a realistic ending? Do I want a sad ending? What do I want? I have to think about all of those different things because I'm trying to shape my reading experience and start it off to be a great one instead of one that I won't like and that'll make me not want to read even more. And especially considering I don't have as much time as I used to, the books that I read need to be good. I don't have time for a bad book. Last year, I had time to read duds. I really, really did. I don't have that time right now. So when I read, I want to read something that is good and that I'll really enjoy. So I do quite a bit of research on my books now. That is why, even though I decide I'll read something for January TBR, February TBR, by the wrap-ups, the list may be totally different because I have to be so selective right now. And I don't want it to always be that way, and it probably won't always be that way, but right now, it be what it be, boo. It be what it be. Long story, but let's get to the real topic here. I have come to realize through this whole process that there are certain books and authors that I have completely given up on. And I just don't want to read anything from them anymore. And I felt bad about that initially. But then as I continued to think about it, I realized it's okay. I don't have to read everything by this author anymore. If I've lost as much faith in them as I have, or I just don't care for the direction that they're taking their books. And then I realized there are some authors that people have been recommending to me that I quite frankly am never gonna read. And I just need to stop being dishonest with myself, and I just need to recognize and realize that, hey, I'm not gonna like this author's writing. I'm not gonna like this genre. I'm not gonna like this type of book. That's what synopses do. They give you insight into the book. They let you know the key points of what the book is gonna be about. And you can decide from a synopsis if it's right from you, or if it's right for you or not. Or if you've read things by an author before and you can see the trend that the author likes to stick to, and you decide, you know what? Not for me. You do the same thing in all 5 of the books that I've read by you, and I have decided that I'm done. You know, it's not that it's bad, it's just that it's not for me. As I've said before, I have just become incompatible with things. And that's what I'm realizing. And I don't want to name any specific authors because I really think that's just rude. I don't want to name any specific books because then you can link it to the authors, and that's just rude. But there are just certain books, authors, that I just sat back one day and I was like, I'm done reading your stuff. I'm done. Usually I have those specific authors in those specific series. I have those books on pre-order. So they are sent to my house the day that they are released. And I missed a release by one of those authors. And that was another clue that I realized that I'm over it. I really don't want to read anything that you write anymore. And it's not because what you write is bad. I just realized it's not for me. And I had that realization, and it was so liberating that I realized just because I like this author and I like what this author did for me at a certain point in time, I'm just not that person anymore. And I don't get that same fulfillment from this author and his or her books that I used to. And that's okay. Oh my gosh, that's okay. I can't even begin to tell you how happy I am coming to that realization that it's okay to give up on an author or on a certain series. And I'm not saying do that permanently. You know, I'm not going to care about it right now. And I'm not going to make it a focus for me. I'm not going to, oh my gosh, the latest such and such book came out, I'm going to go read it. I just don't care. There are just some authors I lose investment in, and I just don't really, that just kind of fall off my radar after a while. And whether that be because of personal experience or, you know, me growing up or me having a shift in personality or shift in preference or interest, or if it's because I'm a blogger too, and I just need to, and I'm learning what I like and what I don't like and what I will read and what I won't read. I don't know what the factors are in this, but I just know that I came to the realization, and I love it, and I'm happy about it, and it just, I don't know. It was like, when I realized that I just didn't care to read anything by certain authors anymore. Oh my gosh. Another thing, and that actually, this whole thing can actually be tied to genres too. I'm just over reading certain genres right now. Because I'm just getting the same thing over and 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 over. And this season in my life, I'm not for that. That's plain and simple. It's not something I'm going to apologize for because I don't feel that I should. I really don't. And I feel like if a lot of people were more honest with themselves about why they read what they read. Are you reading it because you want to? Or are you reading it because you feel you need to keep current with the reading trends? That was me, you know, for a little bit. Like, why? And once I relieved myself of that, it was just like, I can read anything I want to read. And that's what I've been doing. So to close off this segment, this discussion video, I want to show you guys 2 books that I went and picked up from my library that I have been wanting to read for ages. Well, not ages with one of them, because one of them came out like in January. But yes, the first book is by J.D. Robbs or Nora Roberts, Naked in Death. This is the first book in the In Death series that is 1,000,000 books long. Gwen over at Gwendolyn's Reading Method, she talks about this and she loved it, and I'm just really excited to read it. Nora Roberts is a phenomenal romance writer, and this is more like a romantic suspense, like mystery series that I am so on board for. So I went and picked it up from my library. It's not that big. And so I'm really excited. Look how gorgeous Nora Roberts is. She's so pretty. Of course, this was like back in the 90s, I think. So what is this? She's aged a bit, but I'm sure she's just as gorgeous. But yeah, I'm really excited to read this. I want to read more mystery novels, more suspense, romantic suspense. I'm really excited about this one. And then the other book that I picked up, Cressley Cole's Dead of Winter. This is the 3rd book in the Arcana Chronicles. Do not sleep on this series, you guys. This young adult series is amazing. And I don't know why it's taking me so long to get my hands on this. Mainly because it was on hold at the it was in a queue at the library for like 1,000,000 years. But I really forgot about the series, one, because the book came out in January, like I said. But it wasn't even on my radar then. Like, I almost forgot that the book came out because I was so busy reading books that I didn't really want to read. But yeah, so I'm excited about this too. I don't know when I'm going to get to these. It's going to be soon because they're library books and I have to return them. But yeah, what do you guys think? What are your thoughts on this? Like, how are you feeling in your whole reading life right now? Like, are you feeling that you need to kind of do like a self-check on yourself? Because I just really felt like I needed to do that. Why was I having so many reading slumps? Why am I so unmotivated to read? It's because I needed to just release and realize that there are just some series and some books and some authors that I am just over. And that's okay. And when I say over, I don't mean, oh, I hate this author, I'm never reading anything by them again. I just mean, you know what? And I said this earlier, what you did for me at a certain point in my life, I will always cherish, but you don't do it for me anymore. And there are some authors, you know, and some books and series that stay in a certain world, in a certain parameters, and they don't go outside those parameters. And my personality and my interests have shifted beyond those parameters, that the books that were in those tiny parameters just don't fit what I'm needing anymore. And that's okay. That's totally fine. I've come to terms with it. I am at peace. I am ready to start just reading things that I really want to read again. It's just about redefining my whole reading life, you guys. I'm redefining. I'm giving myself a new reading identity, and I need to. Every now and then you need to check yourself. Every now and then you just need to make sure that you're still doing things for the reasons that you want. What is Rain doing back there? But yeah, so comment down below. What are your thoughts on everything I just said? I have no idea what I'm going to title this video, but it'll be cool. So yeah, thumbs up if you enjoyed, comment down below, and make sure you are subscribed to my channel for more discussion videos just like this one. I'll see you guys later. Bye.